Today on Karamo, Penny has come here with an audio recording.
Well, I'm dead. Y'all good?
Of what she claims is her sister's husband.
And everybody knows what that was.
Cheating on her sister, Tracy.
You're saying that was Richard having sex with someone else?
He's lying, I mean.
We get to unlock your phone today, so we'll see how that goes.
Already done.
Can Richard save this marriage?
It could be the TV, but it ain't the TV.
Or will Tracy leave her husband before his phone is unlocked?
Do you want to save this marriage?
I love my wife. Just unlock the phone.
But first,
You want 5 kids. I deserve a ring.
the problem has led to this young couple not having any sex.
Weeks, sometimes months.
Months.
Will he finally propose to her?
I gotta tell you something, and this is real.
Or will this relationship end today?
My guest tonight shares 3 children with her boyfriend, but she says he still won't propose marriage. She has given Rome an ultimatum and is ready to walk away from their relationship if he doesn't propose. Everyone, please welcome Tanaya to hear her side of this story. Tanaya, you know you fly, right? Let me have a hug. You know you fly. Don't come out here acting coy when you know you fly.
Thank you.
This hair and this dress and everything, you better work. You better work. Okay, so you're giving your man an ultimatum. Why?
Yes. Well, so I pushed out 3 kids.
Uh-huh.
I feel like a woman's ultimate sacrifice is childbirth. And if you want 5 kids, we already have 3. If I'm pushing out these kids, I feel like I deserve a ring.
Okay. So he wants 2 more kids? 2 more kids, okay. Got it. How you feel about that? Do you want 2 more kids?
I did, but my last child, I almost died. So it was
So
just like,
sorry.
it was like scary. So I'm like,
You're kind of iffy right now.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, then. How does Rome's reluctance to propose make you feel?
whenever I bring it up, it's like he gets irritated. So it hurts my feelings. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I'm like, I'll playfully be like
Yeah.
just be like, hey, like, when is this gonna happen? Like,
Yeah.
are you gonna do this? Or I'll be like, I'll show him like videos of people being like proposed to, and he'll be like, the more you ask is gonna like hold off because like you're asking and you can't make me, you can't force me to do something. Like it's on my time. But I'm like, it's not just on you. Like we should be able to talk about this. We should be able to like come to an understanding.
Yeah, communication
And-
about it.
Exactly.
So what happened if Rome doesn't meet the timeline?
Oh, he gotta go.
He gotta go.
I love him. Like
Yeah.
he's like the only man that I see myself being with. The only person like I've ever just like actually like this is my first relationship for real. So it's like I want this. Like this is all I want.
Yeah, this is all you want. And you have 3 kids together.
Exactly.
So you're like, I want to build a future with you.
Exactly.
You want that commitment.
Exactly.
Okay. How does Rome's love language compare to yours?
He like physical touch.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not used to that because
Okay.
I come from like a family that don't really like, well, a mother that didn't really like say like I love you, and like didn't like hugs or anything. Like I'm not used to that. So when we got together and that's all he wanted to do is just like, I'm just standoffish, and I feel bad because like he'll feel like I don't like him or I don't love him, and that's not the case. Like.
And so what does he say? Do you express to him and tell him, like, this is because of the way I was raised. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's very understanding. I've compromised, and I'm starting to be a little more touchy. But like,
Okay, well, at least you're doing your part.
Exactly.
Okay. How old are your children again?
my oldest daughter is 5. She just turned 5, and my son is 3, and my baby just turned 1.
Oh, so you got your hand. Oh, those babies are beautiful. Oh, so you got your hands full.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
like full.
Yeah.
Them babies following you around everywhere. 5, 3, and 1?
I was stressed.
I can
miss
imagine.
them.
Oh, yeah.
I missed them.
Because I can only imagine. Hold on, going back to this touch. He wants you to touch. Are you touched out? Because I know they
Yes.
touching you all day long.
I I'm so touched out.
You touched
Like,
out?
Yeah. Like every day, it's mommy. He'll be right there, and they'll come straight to me. He'll be like, "Stop doing that. I'm right here," and I'm just like, "Go to your father."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Go."
Do you feel hurt?
Kind of,
I'm
but
taking
no.
this
Yeah.
as a no.
Not
like
really.
you said it all right there. You said,
Like, not really.
yeah. Do you feel like you have childhood trauma that is affecting you?
Yeah, a
Okay.
lot. I was physically, verbally, and mentally abused.
Thank you for sharing that with me. Because it just gives me context of like where you're at and why things are important to you. Well, I think everyone, it's time to meet Rome. So please welcome Rome to the social. We can hear his side of the story. Hey, Rome, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So what do you think about what you just heard?
It's the truth.
The problem has led to them not having sex.
Weeks, sometimes months.
Months.
Will he finally propose to her?
She gave you an ultimatum.
Or will this relationship end today? Plus one unbelievable audio recording
And everybody knows what that was.
and one marriage that all depends on one phone unlocked.
My guest tonight shares 3 children with her boyfriend, but she says he still won't propose marriage. She has given Rome an ultimatum and is ready to walk away from their relationship if he doesn't propose.
If I'm pushing out these kids, I feel like I deserve a ring. When is this gonna happen? Like,
Yeah.
are you gonna do this? And he'll be like, the more you ask is gonna like hold off because like you're asking and you can't force me to do something.
So what do you think about what you just heard?
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. You two get into heated arguments daily?
Yes, we argue like around 2 or 3 times a day. And it's most of the time it's never even anything like serious. But then it'll start from something small and it'll just gradually just get worse and worse.
What's triggering your arguments?
I'm not really sure what actually like triggers it, but like anytime we disagree, it's just not a good scene.
Got it, got it. And I know she gave you an ultimatum recently.
Yes.
And do you remember what the ultimatum was for?
I had to propose before the beginning of the year, this year.
And did you?
No.
Is that what one of the arguments is about?
A lot of times, yes, that's the argument.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she wants something more. Why do you feel like you can't give it to her?
It's not that I don't want to give that to her, because that's also something that I want too. But like, I want us to be in like a good space together before I like take that next step. I don't want it to just be like forced. Even though that's something that I want, sometimes it's like a push. And I don't want to feel like I'm doing it for the wrong reasons. I want it to be when I feel like it's the right time for us to take that step.
Okay. How's this tension in your household affected the intimacy between y'all?
Once there's a argument or disagreement or like any back and forth, it's like the intimacy just takes a hit, and it's like a hard hit.
Yeah.
It'll be like weeks
Weeks.
or sometimes months.
Months.
Yeah. So
Is that true?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I just like, I don't feel like it.
Yeah. You describe your lady as quick-tempered. Explain.
So say if we are having a small argument about like, say something like, if I say, can you put the rinsed off dishes on this side and the dishes that aren't rinsed off on this side, and she doesn't do that, I'll say, like, I'll bring it up and say, like, can you start doing this? And that can just,
Escalate. Escalate.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the way he says stuff. Like he don't know that he has like a tone, like aggressive tone to him. And it's like, who wants to hear you like talk like that?
Do you feel like you got an aggressive tone?
I know I do. It's like,
Like,
it's like I try to,
You're talking about, yeah, I know.
I try to like tone it down because it's not me like being aggressive. My voice just like
Gets aggressive.
yeah.
So why don't you go on dates?
Like it's something that I want to do too because I like spending like one-on-one time with her. But now it's hard to do it like financially, if that makes sense. It's
Do you
just
not
hard
want to propose because you're not financially stable?
That's part of the problem.
Got it. Do you feel loved in this relationship?
Should this young couple get engaged or should they go their separate ways?
I gotta tell you something, and this is real.
Find out next. Plus one unbelievable audio recording.
You're saying that was Richard having sex with someone else?
He's lying. I mean,
Will unlocking his phone save this marriage?
You are the problem.
get off my stage.
You two get into heated arguments daily?
Yes.
And I know she gave you an ultimatum recently.
Yes.
Why do you feel like you can't give it to her?
It's not that I don't want to give that to her because that's also something that I want to. But like, I want us to be in like a good space together before I like take that next step. I don't want it to just be forced. It's
Do you
just
not
hard
want to propose because you're not financially stable?
That's part of the problem.
Got it. Do you feel loved in this relationship?
For the most part, sometimes it's kind of shaky a little bit.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
What do you feel about what he just said right there?
I don't agree because I feel like I feel like I've been doing a lot trying to love you how you want to be loved.
I agree.
What can she do to make you feel more loved?
Just like words of affirmation.
It is sweet, right? There's like young couple. I mean, because all I see with y'all is love, respect, and care. Like, you're 23, you're 24? Let me tell y'all something. When I was 23 and 24, me and my partner was not talking to each other like that, and we ain't had no kids. And like, y'all are so respectful and loving of each other. And like, is this how it is at home?
Yes.
For the most part.
I believe it.
Like-
I believe every single bit of this. I mean, the thing here for me is I see two young people who are still trying to figure out how to deal with life and how to deal with like past stuff that happened, particularly you. And then here you are, you've now taken on this responsibility with a woman you love, with your kids, and you're trying to figure it out. And you're doing a damn good job for more men that I know that's 30, 40, 50. Like, while over here trying to figure out, like, how do I take care of my girls' needs? How do I take care of my own financial needs? How do I take care of my needs? How do I go after my passions? How do I take care of these kids? And you're doing the same thing. You got 3 babies at home. Y'all are overwhelmed. Through that overwhelmed, y'all are trying to figure out what to do. And for you, it seems like the logical next step is we need engagement.
Yeah.
Because that's going to give us security to know whatever. But I got to tell you something. And this is real. I hope you two do get engaged one day. And I believe you will one day. But I think you also need to recognize that what you have been given instability-wise is a man that's wise enough to know that there's a lot more steps we need to take before we get to that. And I think that should give you the security you actually desire. Because I would be nervous if you had a man rushing into it just because you wanted it. Because what people don't realize is that that piece of paper, yes, might be like, we got a piece of paper, but it comes with a whole bunch of new stuff that you ain't even thought about yet. We got married people in here? No, so he's talking about no. We're not talking about you. Don't worry, you ain't get married. Don't worry. Any other married people in here? Raise your hand. Married? Doesn't marriage come with a whole set of stuff that you didn't even realize? So what I'm trying to say to you is at least he's trying to say, let's be patient with it, while also still showing up, while still taking the time to make sure that y'all are there, understanding. I mean, at 23, and I'm giving both of you your flowers. I'm giving your flowers right now. But at 23, for you to have your trauma and him to still be respectful, 24, to have your trauma without being touched and saying, I'm willing to go months because I love you. I mean, that just shows the respect and care that he has for you. And it's like, okay, let's give each other more grace. Let me be there for you. I mean, because you're rushing into something that you don't need right now. What I do think you two all need is some dates.
Oh, yeah,
I think y'all need to be young again. I think that's what y'all need at 23 and 24. I think with all these responsibilities and everything y'all doing, I think y'all need to be out having some fun. I heard my producer told me that like one of your biggest things was you want a picnic date.
Yeah.
These are simple things that you can do. So instead of asking for an engagement of marriage, ask for more engagement between you two.
Okay. That was tea.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that is what something y'all can work on that's actually gonna build the strength, have you feeling more loved, have you feeling like, oh, I'm not in these walls feeling trapped. Okay, so y'all need to go on some dates. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you some money so I can give you some dates, okay? Y'all go on skate. I'm gonna pay for a date. I'm paying for a date. Because there can't be no more excuses. I'm gonna give y'all a little something so you can pay for some childcare so somebody will watch the kids. And then y'all can go on some dates, and I'm gonna make sure it's enough because I need y'all to go on 2 dates because I feel 2 dates, then y'all can get a pattern, a rhythm of it. See, y'all both happy now. You ready to go out? I know you ready to go out. I see how fly you walked out here, all right? Thank you. You ready to be out and be seen. You fly too. Listen, they need to go out, right? I see it. Y'all the cute little couple, right? I see it. We all see it. We all see it. Y'all gonna be okay. Just give each other grace and just engage, all right? Engage, all right? All right, y'all take care. I'm gonna keep checking up on y'all. Y'all gonna be good. All right, friends, stay with us. We'll be right back with more. Well, I'm gagged. Y'all gagged?
One unbelievable audio recording.
And everybody knows what that was.
And one marriage that all depends on one phone unlocked. But first,
Let's go shopping.
we're unlocking the savings on some must-have products.
Let me tell you something. The minute you break up, this is the sheet you put on your bed right afterwards.
Don't miss these deals and reveals.
All right, everybody, let's go shopping. Do I have your attention now? Because I figured that would get your attention. Listen, you all see me solving relationship issues all the time. So I hit up my friends at Morning Save to come up with a list of things we could all use. You know, we unlock phones, we unlock the truth, and now we're going to unlock the savings with Morning Save. So are you ready to shop? Well, good, because everyone, please welcome Morning Save spokesperson, Mako Nlovu, my girl, to reveal all the deals.
Hi, friend.
What's up, beautiful?
How are you, my handsome
I'm
friend?
so good. So everybody, me and Mako go back. She got the tea, all right?
Okay, all the time. By the way, everything I'm showing you will be available on morningsave.com. Karamo, it's our first time here, and I can't tell you how excited we are.
Me too.
All right, let's dive right in. So I know your show is all about reveals, so I can't wait to show you what Morning Save is going to unlock. But you know what? I know that you're all about confessions. You have a way of getting confessions out of people.
You got to.
I got a little reveal of my own. There's some sheets in my house that need to be retired.
Yeah, girl.
This is the Spirit Linen 6-piece ultra soft sheet set, available in 7 different colors, and this deal includes 1 flat sheet, 1 fitted sheet, and 4 pillowcases. Karamo, feel them. They're comfy, they're cozy. I mean, they feel sensational. Think about putting these maybe in your bedroom or in your guest bedroom. I mean, this is such a delight to get into these sheets.
I love it. Let me tell you something. The minute you break up, this is the sheet you put on your bed right afterwards. You got him out the house. You got her out the house.
Yes.
You start sleeping in luxury after this.
As you should.
babe.
Now, we've seen this set sold for as high as $90 to $100, but we're unlocking the savings here. Are you ready for the big reveal?
You know I am.
All right, the Karamo Morning Save price for the 1 set is just $29.99. Yeah, y'all. That is a savings of up to 70% off. Love to see it.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. I know things can get a little messy around here, so I thought I'd bring something to clean it up. I know, no shade. All tea, no shade.
No, we get messy around here.
Okay.
We don't mind
Yeah. This is the iHome Otovac Eclipse, AKA your new best friend. So the deal includes the vacuum, you get the charging base, you get the remote, and you get the extra HEPA filter. So what it does, it suctions out that dirt, that dust, that pet hair. And the best part is you can just sync it to your phone. It does the job for you.
Perfect.
It's also got something called a hyperdrive. So what it does is when the robot automatically engages with the carpet, it gives it that seamless, that beautiful clean. clean. I mean, isn't it stunning?
It's beautiful. All I heard was sucks up all the dirt and mess
Yes.
out of your life. Listen, that's why I be trying to tell these people on this stage, get it out your life.
Absolutely. Now, we've seen this set sold for up to $300, but you know that is not the morning safe price. My friend, would you like to do the honors?
You know I would.
Okay.
So we're unlocking it.
Uh-huh.
It is now $89.99.
A savings of up to 70% off. Sensational. Set it and forget it. Come on, let's get that over here. Let's keep rolling.
Now this is cute.
Now we're literally rolling with this Adrian Vittadini duffel bag. Karamo, just feel the wheels. First of all, you know when you're running through the airport and you're running late? You've got those smooth wheels that give you that ease of transportation. Oh, you better get it. Come on. That's what we want from our bag. Now, when you open it up, you've got the spacious interior as well, which is so nice. And then you can just pick it up, and it's great.
This is actually really light.
It's
I
really
like this,
nice.
yeah.
And it comes in 4 styles. We've seen this duffel sold for as much as $360, but we've got the special Karamo prize. Ready to unlock the savings? All right, that is $39.99.
Oh, that's cute.
That's a savings of 89%. We love to see it.
I got a little secret cheetah print all the time. Now, my best friend Trey is always like, please, if you don't take cheetah print out of your house.
Oh, my gosh. Well, come over here, cheetah girl. I got something for you. We're in vacation mode. Let's hear it for the last deal. By the way, this is a morning save doorbuster. This is incredible. The doorbuster includes 1 pair of wireless headphones. They come in 4 colors. I just want to show you how adjustable they are. And feel them, friend. Feel them.
Please.
Those soft ear cushions are so great when you're going to be listening for a long time. And if you don't want to stop the music, 1 charge will last you up to 8 hours. Now, our doorbuster deals, I know, have been so popular, so there is a limit of 3 per customers, right?
Yeah, this
they
is really
feel
cute,
nice,
really
right?
light.
Yeah, I love that
I
adjustable
love these. And when
slider.
you need to tune somebody out who's running their mouth, it's the perfect thing.
It better not be me now.
It's not you. It's never you.
Thank you, friend. We've seen these headphones sold for up to $80, but as I said, this is a doorbuster deal. That's right, $15. That is a savings of 81%. Love it. Karamo, let's grab our bag. Are you ready to go on our next adventure?
I'm gone. Listen to everybody. McCall, you have the keys to unlock the savings here whenever you'd like. Thank you to Morning Save, and be sure to head over to morningsave.com quickly, because once these items are sold out, they are gone for good. Thank you so much, friend. This is amazing.
Thank you. Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
Penny has come here with an audio recording
Well, I'm gagged. Y'all gagged?
of what she claims is her sister's husband,
And everybody knows what that was.
cheating on her sister Tracy.
You're saying that was Richard having sex with someone else?
Just lying. I mean,
We get to unlock your phone today, so we'll see how that goes.
already done.
You are the five.
Get off my stage.
My guest Penny is convinced her sister Tracy is married to a no-good cheat and has reached out for my help. I want y'all to take a look at this.
Hi, Karamo. My name's Penny, and my sister Tracy's husband, Richard, is a no-good cheat. I want to prove that he's cheating on Tracy, but he keeps lying to her and covering up his tracks. Richard needs to be a big boy, pull up his big boy pants, and admit that he's cheating on my sister. Karamo, my sister deserves the truth, and if Richard isn't going to give it to her, we need to unlock his phone and get it.
Okay, I hear her. Listen, Richard denies cheating on Tracy, so we're unlocking his phone today. But listen, we're going to hear everyone's side to this story, but first, let's start with Penny, who joined us by remote. Penny, thank you for being here.
Hi.
How are you
You're
doing?
welcome. I'm doing well, and yourself?
Listen, those were some big accusations against Richard. Do you have any proof?
Absolutely, I have proof. A few months ago, my sister called me and said, I think my husband's cheating. And I said, well, here's what you do is you download some of these apps and hide them. And she did. She got some recordings and she sent me one. She didn't show any kind of explanation or anything else of what I was going to be hearing. And it was quite obvious there was cheating going on.
Wow. And so you sent an audio that you want me to hear?
Yes.
Okay. Before we play this message, I'm being told that I need to mute the audio to the at-home audience. So sorry, y'all, but the studio audience, we about to hear something, I guess. There's about to be, let's take a listen to what we about to hear. Well, I'm gagged. Y'all gagged? I think we all, when we thought like, okay, this is just sound, and then all of a sudden it got louder.
Exactly. And everybody knows what that was. And if he sits here and he continues to lie and deny to my sister, and it ends today.
Okay, so, okay, got it. So let me be clear. From your perspective, I know we heard, but from you, you're saying that was Richard having sex with someone else?
Absolutely.
Okay, then.
Absolutely. It was obvious.
And have you confronted Richard about it?
Nope.
No.
I will today, though.
Wow. Did your sister confront him about this?
Several times, but he continues to lie to her.
Well, listen, everyone, I think it's time to hear Richard's side. So everyone, please welcome Richard to this show. Hey, Richard, how you doing?
How's it going, boss? How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Take a seat.
All right.
So, Richard, what's your response to what your sister-in-law, Penny, just said?
She's lying. I mean, I'll be honest. I know people can think what they want to. I can care less. Look,
Everybody
before
heard the audio.
before you worry about my closet, clean your own closet.
Quit tearing my
That's a
sister
fact.
apart.
Well, how do you explain that audio then?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you what it is, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But I know what
I
I've
can
done and
tell
what
you
I ain't
what
done.
it is.
Got it.
We get to unlock your phone today, so we'll see how that goes.
Already done. You want to talk? Let's talk.
So you can heal.
So
My
clearly
sister-
you two don't get along, right?
Yes, we
Have
do.
y'all ever had a good relationship?
I don't care
Yes.
about her. I mean,
Okay.
she's nobody to me as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, then.
We've always gotten along, and we've always been
I get along with you because you're my
close-knit
wife's
as a
sister.
family.
That's that.
So, but I'm still confused of what you think was on that audio. Or like,
I couldn't tell you about. I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie about it.
So, did you know that Penny had your wife put an audio recording device on your
My
phone?
wife did it like 5 years ago.
So you did know that?
Yeah. Well, I
So
knew it
you're-
about. I found out about 3 years ago.
Okay, so you know that your wife put it on
there, yeah.
And so you know that she's been recording.
Yep.
So you do know that the recording came from your phone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So we've established that baseline. You
Yes,
knew
sir.
she was recording
Yep.
you, and you know that recording is from your phone.
Yep.
But you're saying you don't know what that recording is.
Nope. I go to work.
Well, let me tell you something.
Provide for
I
my
was her
family, my
sister
4
before
kids,
she's
my
your
wife,
and
my
I'll be
4
around
kids,
a lot longer.
and
All right.
hopefully not.
Well, listen, Penny,
see.
I'm going to ask you to hold on for a second so I can bring your sister out here. So I'm going to bring you right back. But everyone, please
Okay.
welcome Richard's wife, Tracy, to the show so we can get her side of the story. I can see you're already emotional. What's making you emotional?
All this.
Yeah. Okay. Did you know your sister sent us the audio? You didn't know?
No.
Okay. And from your perspective, hearing that audio, you believe that it is your husband having sex with someone else?
Yeah.
It's a wife who stopped having sex with her husband,
Since I heard all those recordings,
and one audio recording of what she thinks is the sound of him cheating.
It could be the TV, but it ain't the TV.
Can Richard save his marriage?
If he was to confess,
Stay tuned.
my guest Penny is convinced her sister Tracy is married to a no-good cheat and has reached out for my help.
Richard needs to be a big boy and admit that he's cheating on my sister. And if Richard isn't going to give it to her, we need to unlock his phone and get it.
Have you confronted Richard about it?
Nope.
No.
I will today, though.
Did your sister confront him about this?
She has several times, but he continues to lie to her.
From your perspective, hearing that audio, you believe that it is your husband having sex with someone else?
yeah.
So why did you start tracking his phone and doing recordings in the first place? What prompted you to do that?
Just a woman's intuition.
I just had a funny feeling that he was up to no good, that he was doing things that he shouldn't be doing.
Got it. Prior in your relationship, before you started doing the recordings, did you ever have any doubt that your husband could be cheating on you? Did you have any fears? Was there infidelity in the beginning of your relationship?
No, there wasn't infidelity, but back in, it's been a long time ago, somebody had called his work phone, and then the very next day called my cell phone, and I looked the number up on Facebook, and it was a female. And I sent a message. It wasn't rude, mean, or nothing, you know, just how do you know Richard? How did you meet him? Blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. And the lady deleted her Facebook.
So back to this audio that we did all hear. When we heard it, we heard his voice. He said that is his voice. He admits that he says that what he heard after his voice was sex. But what did he tell you about the recording?
He don't know what it is.
No,
It
what
could
is-
be the TV, but it
I
ain't
don't
the
know.
TV when you're watching
I don't know how it got- I mean,
Mighty
I
Joe
don't
Young
know.
or something.
No, if I'd done any of this, I would have never came on this show to prove that I didn't do none of this. That none of this is me. I mean, I don't
Well, why?
care.
Because your phone that you have now wasn't the phone that you used back then.
And I brought that up, and the guy told me it didn't make a difference.
So now you are in a space now where you are hearing these things, you're feeling like he's doing something, and then all the other recordings, you never heard any sex, but this is the one that you heard sex from, correct?
Yeah, and
Okay.
there's a lot that I haven't even listened to because I don't even care anymore.
Got it. What is your sex life like?
There's none.
There's none.
There is no sex life. Okay. And how long has there not been a sex life?
Couple years.
Like 5 years?
2.
2
Yeah,
years?
Two at least two. Maybe
2
three.
years. 2, 3 years, but you're saying like even before then the sex probably started going down, the intimacy?
Yeah.
Do y'all kiss, hold hands?
Nope.
Nope.
When was the last time y'all did that?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Okay then, do you both miss that?
Yeah. Now you just feel like you're going through the motions, or like, you know what I mean?
You
Nope.
don't miss it. Why don't you miss it?
I just don't miss it.
Are you checked out of this relationship?
Probably.
How long do you think you've been checked out?
Since I heard all those recordings.
Got it. Okay. Your wife is telling you she's checked out of your marriage. How do you feel about that?
It hurts. I mean, it's what do? You know what I mean? Come to your
If
show.
you just tell
come to
me
your-
the truth.
Come to your show so you can prove that I'm right. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
And see if that helps.
let me just let you know, unlocking phones is just a symptom of something that is deeper for me. I unlock phones just as the jumping off point. You should know that about me. Unlocking phones is the beginning point, and that's when we have to dive in. Because I can unlock your phone and we can get information, but even, whether it's positive or negative, there's a bigger issue here, which is your wife has been checked out of your relationship for a long time.
Every little bit's got to help, though.
Okay. The thing that gets me, because I don't know any other recordings, and Richard, this is for you, is that you've honestly told me that you know she was recording your phone, you know about the app, you know this recording came from your phone, we've heard your voice. There's still a missing piece here. I'm not accusing you of cheating, but I do know for a fact, just listening professionally and taking notes right now, that there is something missing. There is something going on. Whether you're having sex, whether you were around someone having sex, whether they're, listen, you have to be the one to fill in the blank for me. I'm trying to get there, but there is something.
That recording that I heard, that y'all heard, I'll be honest, I don't care what anybody says, does not come off my phone. And you
But that is your voice.
Yeah, but you
before.
can get her, yeah, but what I'm saying is Penny added on to that is what I believe.
I sent it to her.
That is not the same recording. Nope. That is not any of the recording you've ever let me listen to.
So you're saying when you first heard this recording at home, it didn't have the sex part attached to it?
There is some, or there a recording, I don't know if it's that one or which one it is, but there is one. I'm not going to say that you hear sex like that. You do hear me breathing?
I'm going to tell you right now, I am rarely really wrong on these things. And the same way you set your life on this, I'm going to tell you I'd set my profession on this. I know there is something missing in this.
Thank you.
There is something missing. There is no way that you're telling me that, yes, you heard another recording and that recording had a little bit of sex, but didn't have that much sex.
No, I didn't say
and then
sex. I did not say
or
sex.
noises.
It's noise. It's not sex. That was that was porno that we just heard.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is going on?
Hell, she played that one for me at home. I packed my leave myself. You know, hell, I did do it.
Yeah.
But I know I ain't done nothing.
You're adamant that there's nothing going on. You're saying you've never cheated.
Never. Not one time. Thought it even crossed my mind.
Okay. So if he was to say to you right now, yes, I cheated, what would that do for you? Do you love your husband?
It's one marriage on the line.
There's no intimacy. You don't want to have sex.
Will Tracy leave her husband before his phone is unlocked?
Do you want to save this marriage?
I love my wife. Just unlock the phone.
Don't miss what happens next.
So why did you start tracking his phone and doing recordings in the first place? What prompted you to do that?
Just a woman's intuition.
If I'd done any of this, I would have never came on this show to prove that I didn't do none of this. That none of this is me. I mean,
Well, why? Because your phone that you have now wasn't the phone that you used back then.
You're adamant that there's nothing going on. You're saying you've never cheated.
Never. Not one time. Thought it even crossed my mind.
So if he was to say to you right now, yes, I cheated, what would that do for you?
I don't really know what it would do. I would probably leave, that's for sure.
Okay. So now I know. So you've been checked out. There's no intimacy here anymore. And you just said that if he was to confess, you would leave. So it's either, since he's telling you no, that you'd either have to forgive him and move on, but you're not willing to do that, correct? You're not willing to believe what he says.
No, because I've heard the stuff.
So it sounds like you've already made your decision that you want to leave, but you're just afraid to be honest about that. Because at the end of the day, I really don't need to lock this phone, because at the end of the day, I can unlock this, but you already made your decision. I'm listening to what you're saying and I'm tracking your words. You're unhappy, there's no intimacy, you don't want to have sex, and you wouldn't believe him, you're not believing him when he's saying no, and you also said if he did confess, you would go.
For giggles, unlock the phone.
So if he was to unlock the phone and it showed that he is not doing anything, would that change something?
I don't know really.
Okay. That's why I'm saying this is just a piece of what would, I can give you these phone results and you can give them, but at the end of the day, you're unsure about your marriage. That's the real of this. You're unsure. This has nothing to do with your husband at this point. This has to do about you and what you want and what you deserve.
And like everybody else deserves to be happy, you know? I'm a firm believer in that, man. Everybody deserves to be happy.
It's been 21 years, and do you remember the last time you were happy?
And I'll be honest, if I did something like that, I'd leave myself. I won't lie.
21 years, and you can't remember the last time you were happy. Richard, are you happy right now?
Sometimes.
Do you want to save this marriage?
Yeah. I love my wife. I love my family.
Do you love your husband?
Yeah.
I feel like maybe that love is gone. If I'm going to be honest here and tell you, just the same way that I said I think there's something missing in between these audios that I'm not figuring out, I think there's something missing in the feelings you've had. And I think there's something been missing for a long time. I mean, I can just look at the distance between you two on the couch right now and tell you that y'all are on in two different worlds. And I think that the missing piece for you is that you've been afraid for a long time to tell him, I'm not happy, I want more. And an easy solution when we're afraid to express our own emotions is just to start finding stuff that we can say, well, look, now I have a reason to get out, instead of just saying, I just wanted to be out. Are you ready to have a hard conversation with your husband?
No.
No, you're not. If you want my advice, it's time for you all to separate, figure out how to separate your lives from each other, and figure out how to start finding happiness outside of this relationship. You're both young. You're both young. You're not old. You're not old. So no. I'm looking at your ages. You're not old.
Working on it.
Yeah, you're working on it, but you're not old. There's still a lot of life to live. And I think sometimes when we're in our 40s, in our early 50s, we start to think to ourselves, or we're in our 50s, we start to think to ourselves, well, this is it. There is another 40, 50 years for you to live, enjoy life, see the world, have somebody who's going to want to touch you, who's going to want to feel on you, who's going to want to kiss you softly. You deserve that. You deserve that. And y'all are not getting it. When y'all are ready to have that hard conversation, I'm here to support y'all, okay? Seriously. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and we can keep growing. I love you all.